Hello Virgo, welcome to this reading. We are going to be taking a look at the energies and predictions for the sign of Virgo for the next 3 months. Now do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get into this reading here for you, where we'll be taking a look at Q4 of 2025. So this reading will indeed span the period of time between October, November, and December. And it's hard to believe that we're in the home stretch, the final stretch of the year, but alas, we are here. So let's make the most of it. Let's end the year on a high note. We'll go ahead and get all of the cards out here, get everything set up and in view, and then we'll get right into it for you. Okay. All right, and I think that's looking just about good enough to me for right now. Energy on the bottom. Virgo, you have the Hierophant. Okay. Number of things here with the Hierophant that may be coming up for you in the next 3 months. Some of you, there may, this is a marriage card, okay? This is also a card of tradition and wisdom, okay? You could think of this card as like the elders in your life and all of the wisdom that comes along with being an elder, okay? And it also can connect to formal religions, such as like, formal religions. It can connect to spirituality in a certain way. It can also connect to the businesses or the organization that you're a part of. Like if you work in a 9-to-5, it may connect to your business. So there's something maybe around there. It is a marriage card, as I suggested. Let's see if we can hone in on kind of like what's connected to that for you in the next 3 months. Because right off the bat, I'm not seeing a whole lot intuitively here, but there may be some of you, okay, I will say that some of you may be in line for an inheritance here. Actually, yeah, there could be a transfer of assets here, actually, going on here with Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. That's very possible with the Hierophant on the bottom, indicating elders. That's not going to be for everyone, but that is possible. Some of you are thinking about starting your own family as well. Some of you are thinking about your long range financial goals here, additionally. And I also think that there's also something around, there's not a lot of new energy here. So I'm not going to say that, I'm actually going to move beyond what I was about to say. I'm not seeing a lot of new energy here. Okay, I do see that there are events happening. I do see that some of you are manifesting something, but there is a question of tradition, of elders, of maybe what you've been doing for a while, particularly in your career, that could be forming for you over the next 3 months. In the middle, you do have the Eight of Wands. Okay, the Eight of Wands, it is a breakthrough. It's a breakthrough energy. It's a very positive card. This can represent, some of you are getting some communication that comes suddenly, okay? So you might be getting a happenstance opportunity that is coming in for you, okay? It's just happenstance. You weren't expecting it. It was a bit surprising for you here during the next 3 months, and this may come out of the blue for you, okay? Because this will likely be from a distance, phone call, text message, letter, email, social media post, something like this that could be coming in. The other thing is with the Eight of Wands, this can represent acceleration as well in one's life, pushing forward, accelerated motion, something moving forward for you as you close out the year. There is some celebration here that wants to show up. And I do think I am getting an energy of family for some people, okay? I'm getting an energy of family. Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Hierophant. There may be a message around there for some of you. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first column. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this Wheel of Fortune, it signifies that the universe wants to bless you with a little bit of luck here. Okay, it's for me primarily around luck in a reading like this because of this Eight of Wands and the Tower. Pleasant surprise, shocking turn of events for some people here. Now, this is not just about luck. The Wheel of Fortune is about destiny, okay, as well. So when you see this, you know, it obviously can indicate that like there is a destined change that wants to emerge for you. It can indicate that like whatever's happening is a part of your greater destiny in as a person, as a human here on Earth. Like it is a part of your greater destiny. And I would also say that if you are getting an opportunity that you just were not expecting, it came out of left field, it blindsided you, which actually might be happening here with the Tower. What this would suggest is the Wheel of Fortune says take advantage because if you want to, because the Wheel of Fortune, it would suggest that it won't be here forever. Okay, there is certainty is not implied with the Wheel of Fortune like it is, for example, in the World or a Ten of Pentacles, for example. So if there is a window opening for you, if this is something that you will later regret, the Wheel of Fortune says go for it. This may be destined for you, but it is part of your greater destiny when you see the Wheel of Fortune. And I think that there's a shocking turn of events that is going on for you here. The Tower, I'm not getting a negative energy here. You really only have one pain point here, which may be the Tower, Two of Swords, Five of Wands combination. But for me, I'm not getting a negative energy here. I'm seeing, so the Tower, it represents shock and awe. It can be the collapsing of a false belief. It can release you from something that you are trapped in, but it can also just mean shock and surprise. Okay, and when you get this with the Wheel of Fortune, this is usually very good. Okay, that combination of cards. It's not always negative when you see a Tower card. Particularly here as you have an opportunity with the Page of Pentacles. This would be something connected to your, excuse me, your financial situation as well. I think that there's an opportunity for you to learn and grow your knowledge. Okay, Hierophant can be associated with knowledge. The Page of Pentacles is the academic of the tarot. There may be an opportunity for you to grow and expand your knowledge here, and this may arrive in a way that is sort of happenstance, right? It's not like something that you were preparing for or planning for, Virgo, during this period of time for you. Okay, so I would say keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, for opportunities here over this next 3 months. It may take you on a path that you will feel very good about. It may lead you to somewhere completely new with the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Page of Pentacles. I haven't seen a combination like that in a long time in my readings, so this looks very, very positive. In the middle, you have the Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. And here is the portion where I see you being very happy if you do take advantage of this happenstance opportunity here with the Three of Cups. Okay, this card, it can represent total happy, or it can represent really like a joyous time or a really like a time to celebrate in one's life. You can see the three friends or the three sisters here dancing in the rain. They're throwing their cups in the air. They're celebrating something joyous, something happy. It can connect to other people, like your social circle or your siblings could even be showing up here, which may be the case for, it may be siblings for some, as you have the Three of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Pentacles. That may be possible, but it could also just broadly suggest that you are really going to be celebrating here. And this will happen pretty quickly for you with the Eight of Wands and the Tower. There is definitely some speed associated with these cards. Something's accelerating, something's pushing forward for you during this period of time, Virgo. And like all signs are pointing towards a potential windfall for some people, okay? Now, just realize this is a tarot reading. This will not be for everyone, but if this is your reading, this is a strong combination of this because, windfalls are not necessarily something you prepare for, usually. And usually, you know, it's sort of like a bigger deal when that happens. Wheel of Fortune. Their luck is not exactly always um, associated with a windfall, but um, I guess inherently it's there for some people with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles. But it could also just mean, if it's not about luck, it could just mean that this is your karma, like this is your destiny. This is part of your greater destiny to receive something. As you have the Ten of Pentacles here, Ten of Pentacles is generational money. There is a family here. You see the grandparents, the children, the grandchildren, the dogs. They're in their estate. When you get the Ten of Pentacles, and you know, um, it's so there could be a windfall here. It could be an inheritance. It is tough, you know. Inheritance are great, right? Like it's a that in and of itself is great, but it's also not always something that you celebrate because there's another person that's attached to that or associated with that. But I mean, I guess you certainly can, you know, celebrate that as well here with the Three of Cups showing up. But you know, it's a deeper, multi-layered issue when you get something like a windfall or an inheritance. Now, of course, this may not come from family; it may come from another area as well. It could come through a sale. It could come through an opportunity that you are seeing here. There is luck implied as well, so just be responsible. You know, be responsible. But there is some luck here involved as well. But generally, when you get the Ten of Pentacles, it's a very good sign for your kind of like your abundance in life. So finally, you have the Five of Wands, the Magician, and the Two of Swords. Now, there is like a question here. There may be some dispute, or there may be, you do have a dispute combination, okay, with the Five of Wands and the Two of Swords. I'm not really getting a lot of legal energy, so that is probably good. We'll see what the clarifications say. Maybe the swords are typically connect to the law in the tarot. The Two of Swords is, you know, this is about a tough or a challenging choice to make. There may be some like divvying of something that's going on here, or separation of assets or something like this that's going on here. If this is not about an inheritance, because it won't be for everyone, I do want to give some other possible timelines for you here. You may have a choice in, you may have a difficult choice to make around like a business that you are involved in, okay, or a career that you are involved in. I see that you have lots of opportunities that are flying in, okay? They're coming into your inbox here, so to speak, with the Eight of Wands. And they're absolutely flying in the next 3 months. So again, if you're not in that like inheritance windfall timeline, there's like a real like I would say like a golden opportunity here. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, that you like there's a choice that needs to be made in that area for you, okay? And the good news is that you've really manifested this for yourself with the Magician. It says that you've taken your talents, your skills, your ability, and you've manifested this, okay? You have all the tools to really build out the next 3 months how you want them to look, okay, Virgo, for yourself with the Magician. But there's a choice here with the Five of Wands and the Two of Swords that you're wrestling with. You may be internally conflicted about what choice or option to make as well, okay? And yes, I would say even with the Hierophant, this may mean like a company level decision, like you may hop from one company to another, or there may be something going on in a company that you own, something like this here as well. And I would also suggest that there is wisdom available, okay? There's wisdom available probably from within you, but it may come through another person as well, but we really only have one court card here. So why don't we go ahead and let's clarify this reading even more for you here, Virgo. We'll go ahead and move into the clarifications portion of this reading. I'll pull some oracle cards, and then I will also pull some tarot cards for you here. Okay, let's see here. See what we have. Okay. Energy on the bottom. You do have Gabriel, Divine Emergence. It's time to be seen. Don't be afraid of your power and gifts. You have that, okay? If you look at the Magician here, right? The Magician is a card indicating that you have power and gifts. All of the gifts, the tools are on the table. And then you see the infinity symbol here above the Magician indicating power. You here have Sandalphon, building the bridge. Your role is to create a connection between heaven, earth, and all hearts. And then finally, or next, you have charity, pillar of service. Serve with a gracious heart and know that God is serving you or the universe is serving you. Okay, so this idea of building the bridge, something about collaboration could be on the table, okay, with the Three of Cups for sure here. Next, you have Raphael, clarity of vision, be willing to see things differently to initiate healing and experience wholeness. And finally, faith, moving mountains, trust in your ability to create miracles. The impossible is becoming possible. I think you're the first person to get this faith card. I love this idea of moving mountains. And you have that with the magician here. There's something about manifestation that's very strong for you. Some of you may be entering into a period of time where you do some visualization over the next 3 months about how you want to see and how you want to build this period of time, this 3-month Q4 period of time, and the time after that as well, okay? Because just like the Wheel of Fortune, you know, the world keeps spinning, right? So why don't we go ahead and let's move into the tarot clarification. So let's pull some tarot cards for you here, Virgo. Now, I do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I do hope things are going well for you. Go ahead and shuffle the deck. Pull some cards, and we'll see what comes forward. Okay. Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Wisdom. Yeah, I was saying that there's some wisdom coming in. You do have the Three of Swords. Yeah. And yeah, the Six of Cups. Okay, money is involved in this scenario in some way. Okay, and I'll say issue, the situation is that it's multi-layered. There are also, your heart is also involved in this situation. Okay, it's not just like it's not just purely a money situation, okay? This is multi-layered, okay? Your heart is in this situation as well, with the Three of Swords and the Tower, okay? You see the swords going through the heart, that represents heartbreak. Okay, this is something that many people experience when they receive like an inheritance or a windfall, or for example, if there's like a divorce and there's like assets that need to be separated or whatever the case may be, there's something like that. Like your heart is in that in some way, you know? And some of you may be on that timeline. Now, also for the career people, it's very possible that you absolutely love what you do, and there are changes that are going on there. Maybe you love the place that you work, but there's a better opportunity that's in front of you. Or there's, you know, maybe a chance for you to do something on your own, go self-employed, right? Like there's a combination, a multi-layered situation here with emotions, with money, like this combination of aspects are happening for you over the next 3 months in some capacity. And with the Six of Cups, this is memories of love. You know what I'm saying? So like this can refer to the family you were born into. It can refer to the homeland, the motherland, you know, that sort of thing. It also can refer to your past patterns. In this case, as the Six of Cups is associated with the Page of Pentacles, this may be an opportunity that's coming back around now. Okay, and what I would say here even is that, you know, I was using this phrase like this part of your greater destiny, like, you know, maybe this was like set out for you when you arrived here on Earth. Like, I know that's a little woo-woo and whatever, but just stick with me here. Like, maybe this is part of your dharma. Maybe it's part of your greater destiny, part of your karma as a person to receive this and also to be experiencing this, you know? As the Six of Cups, it can refer to past lives as well. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a wise person. It is somebody who can give you trustworthy advice. I did say that there is wisdom available here somewhere. This can be you, by the way, as this is an Earth sign, Virgo. Okay, now you do have the Seven of Swords. With the Three of Cups, I don't love, but we're not going to let that alter the reading. You have the Four of Wands, and you do have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, I'll just throw it out there. Like the Seven of Swords, Three of Cups combination is like a combination that's not great in the tarot, but this reading is incredibly positive. This is why we clarify, though. There is pain here. Okay, there is pain with the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Okay, through this. We did pick up on a conflict here with the Five of Wands and the Two of Swords. Ultimately, this is beneficial to you in some way, But the Seven of Swords, some of you may feel like you're being taken advantage of, or there may be some backstabbing here, okay? Some of you may feel that way, okay? Because the Three of Cups, it refers to other people, okay? Your social circle or something like this. Some of you are concerned about that, okay? With the Four of Wands, this represents stability, it represents marriage as well. You do have two marriage cards here, so I'll let you kind of simmer on that and see if that fits into your scenario or not. And interestingly enough, the Three of Pentacles is your colleagues, okay? It can be at least, or it can be the people that you work with. It can mean that you're making progress on something here as well, and you're building on something. This is a card I see that comes forward with promotions, especially Page of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles is a solid promotion combination here. So, yeah, now you may also just need to problem solve, okay? Come up with a solution. You've got the Knight of Cups. You have the Eight of Wands, and you also here have the Ten of Cups. Okay, let's see here. The Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands. And the Eight of Wands again. I like that combination. Eight of Wands is a perfect card. Something is really moving forward for you, okay? Here, it's like a train that can't be stopped, sort of thing. When you get the Eight of Wands twice, and the Tower here, with the Three of Swords. Yeah, I mean, this manifestation is on the way, okay? And I would also say that there are greater or broader decisions that need to be made that connect to your happiness within this situation, okay? So Two of Swords, Ten of Cups, total happiness. It is also a family card, I know. The combination of cards here are really pointing towards that. It won't be for everyone, but, broadly, the Ten of Cups is like your happiness in life, and it's a very positive sign. So there are decisions here with the Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups that need to be made that connect to your happiness in some way. And this may be difficult, okay? There's an opportunity here for you to act on something or move on something with the Knight of Cups. And you know what? Let's take a look at what is on the bottom here. You do have Temperance card. This is healing, okay? So if it does seem like there is something shocking that's going on here with the Tower and the Three of Swords. This is happenstance. This is not something that you can control. It's just a part of the experience that has been set out for you, Virgo, okay, as a being. And with the Temperance card, you are going to be healing from this situation. And there's also, I know this is multi-layered, but there's also some thing that you're benefiting, you are personally also benefiting from this in some way, okay? It doesn't mean that it won't be challenging. Two things are true here, right? It's challenging, it's difficult, it caught you out of left field, it was surprising, and it's also beneficial to you in some way, okay? Let's take a look at what's going on in the Kipper cards here and the Kipper energies for you, Virgo. Okay. Go ahead and shuffle the deck here. This is one of these readings where I'm very curious to see where the Kipper messages are landing. You have official person, you have despair, you have courthouse. Okay, I was saying, is there a legal message here? You do have house. Okay, it was suggesting that there are some things going on there. You have false person and coffin. Yeah. There's a portion of you here that are in line for some inheritance or windfall in some way with the coffin card, the house, and the courthouse. Okay, and for others of you, it's maybe it's not inheritance, it's through a divorce, some settlement in whatever capacity that looks like. Okay, but what's a little scary or challenging here is that there is a bad actor involved. Okay, it does feel like that with false person and the Seven of Swords. Okay, and this has maybe been a little bit of a drain or on your resources in some way with despair, or even just emotionally, mentally, it's been a drain on you, okay, with that despair card. It's getting to the point where you are fed up with this, but At the same time, this train has left the station and it's, reaching its final destination here at some point. Okay. Um, yeah, you do have unexpected income and thoughts. I do think that this outcome will look pretty decent for you. Okay. But right now, some of you are definitely like mentally like trying to process some things. Like this is multi-layered. Like you're really, really trying to process things. What's on the bottom? Yeah, there may be like one person here that is, I just gotta say, like a bad actor, but you probably already know that, okay, with the false person, main male, and the Seven of Swords. And I would say that the reading is favorable for you, okay? So just keep that in mind. Virgo, this is what I have. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I will certainly be talking to you again soon.